Hey peoples, this is Khadeeja. This video is me just sharing a little bit of advice on how to deal and cope with stress, how to alleviate it, how to kind of combat getting to the point of anxiety. A lot of us don't pay attention to how detrimental stress can be for our bodies, for our clarity, for our everyday mental sanity, basically. So, one of the things that definitely helps with dealing with stress, there's a lot of different ways that you can actually deal with stress, but definitely talking about it. A lot of the times, we just kind of keep on with trying to tackle everything that we have to tackle just out of habit, out of necessity, and we don't really hone in on the fact that if it's something that's really bothering us, how it can fester and can really grow and turn into something bigger and something that can have a lot of negative effects on us. So first and foremost, talking about whatever is going on with you, about whatever you're dealing with. If you have a lot on your plate, definitely try to find somebody that you can talk to. And if that's not an option, you can get a journal and just kind of write out everything that's going on. And once it's just kind of outside of your head, a lot of stuff gets kind of blown up and made so much bigger when we just mentally internalize it and think about it. But once you kind of externalize a lot of what you're going through, you're able to clearly see a little bit better and figure out how you can tackle it. So journaling is definitely a great tool to alleviate stress and figure out how you can kind of deal with it a little bit better and actually come up with a game plan of doing things to kind of bring that momentum down some. So talking to people, journaling, exercising is really good. I know if you're like me, you work a lot, and like me, I have children, I have a house, and there's cooking, there's cleaning, there's so much that has to be done in our short little 24-hour time frame. But it's very important to take care of self, so you have to get it in there, even if it's a 20-minute walk when you first get up in the morning before you get started with your day. I just recently got a bike, and I ride the bike through the neighborhood, and it's really good. It gets those endorphins going, gets the blood flowing, it brings down those stress hormones, that cortisol. That stress hormone is so bad for our bodies. When we're overstressed, it can cause so many different health issues with us. So again, walking, jogging, going to the gym, even stretching. It's so funny that, oh God, I do go to the gym, not as much as I actually need to, I will admit. But I do go to the gym, but I don't stretch before I go. And it's awful because it's like, what's going to happen. You're going to go to the gym and you're going to come back and you're going to be so sore and stiff and feel like somebody ran over you and beat you up. So definitely stretch, even if you don't make it to the gym, even if you don't go ride that bike, even if you don't go walk around the block, just stretch. A chiropractor told me that we hold so many, we hold tension and emotions within our joints and our muscles and our bodies, and there's muscle memory. So like, say if you're really freaked out about something, or something happened at work and it really got you down, and you're stressed out about it, and your body remembers that information. You're tense, and you're holding it in, and your muscles are like creating this memory, and it stays inside of you. And just stretching alone alleviates a lot of tension, a lot of stress. So, stretching is another really, really good way to alleviate stress. Something as simple as stretching. You can do that first thing in the morning, before you brush your teeth. You can do it before you go to bed at night. Um, Very, very simple, easy to do. You have to also, I'm not going to say have to, but another good thing is meditating. Now, a lot of people, at least people that I talk to who have never meditated before, are like, I don't really know how to do it. Oh, that's so taboo, whatever the situation is. And it's not necessarily a particular blueprint that you have to follow when it comes to meditating. But to my understanding, all meditation is basically sitting down with yourself, finding a quiet place and just focusing on the different thoughts that you have going on in your mind, and just calming those negative thoughts down. Pay attention, be aware of what you're thinking of, because a lot of stuff we do habitual and unconscious. If we're worried about something, we're all thinking about bills, we're all thinking about rent, we're all thinking about, oh, gas prices going up, food prices going up, so on and so forth, just life in general. And that's playing in the background on autopilot. So when you're meditating, you are basically paying attention to the different thoughts that you have, and all you're doing is simply reaching for a better feeling thought, reaching for thoughts that actually physically make you feel good. Even if it's just you imagining a nice vacation, something that you want to bring into your life. So you can just sit on the floor, put a little blanket down, turn the fan on, just pay attention to the sound of the fan, bring your thoughts down. If it's a bunch of chaos and stuff going on, like a lot of the times, we go there. But just kind of focus on a better feeling thought. Close your eyes. Okay, it would be really nice if I was sitting on the beach and I could feel the sand between my toes. I could feel the cool water, brushing up against my legs, and just sit and think of these nice positive thoughts, and you would be surprised how much it can help ease a lot of tension. And a lot that happens and plays in the background as far as what's going on subconsciously and in our mind, it has a physical effect on our bodies. When they say, like, say like if your back is hurting and then somebody comes and gives you a massage, like, oh God, you're so tense. A lot of that is just coming from a lot of the negative thoughts that are basically housed in your body. So if you can spend a little bit more time, and it can be 10 minutes a day, if you can just be consistent with it, the more you do it, the more it will actually help you. But you just basically want to get more good thoughts in, so that they can kind of overpower a lot of the negative thoughts, a lot of the negative chatter, a lot of that, unconscious chaos that we all go through. Nobody is exempt from it. We all go there. So it's just about being conscious about it and saying, hey, I can actually make the effort to reach for a better feeling thought, so that I can calm a lot of what's going on down in my body. And then your body has a better chance of those mechanisms inside to kick in and be actually able to regulate you. We get high blood pressure, and again, the tension, and can't sleep, and the insomnia and different things like that. But there are very, very simple things that we can do to ease that. And there's no perfect way or no blueprint when it comes to simply meditating. So that is definitely something that's really, really good. And it could be different every single time. Sometimes when I sit and meditate, again, I'm just clearing my mind, and then of that negative chatter. Once you kind of see that kind of fade away a little bit more, then you are just being conscious of good feeling thoughts. And your mind does not know the difference between something that you are creating, like an image just out of imagination, as opposed to remembering something that actually took place in real life. So if you're sitting there imagining something very positive happening to you, a very good experience going on, your body is thinking you're actually there. So the more you can do that and get out of that fight or flight mode, your body can relax, and your organs and all of your systems, your bodily systems, can start to work cohesively to actually bring you back into balance. So again, to recap, talking to somebody about what is stressing you out, and just sometimes even just hearing it out loud, you realize it's not as bad as what it seemed to be in your head. So just that right there alone helps a whole lot. The second thing, exercising, running, jogging, going to the gym, getting on the bike, any type of exercise that you can get is excellent for bringing those stress levels down. Meditating, just clearing your mind, focusing on better feeling thoughts that actually bring a smile to your face, as opposed to something that is going to bring you down. Oh my God, I don't have enough money to cover my bills. Oh my God, whatever the situation is. So just reaching for better feeling thoughts. Of course, we all know water. We need to drink as much water as we can throughout the day to keep us hydrated. There's so much technology out here, cell phones and laptops. We're getting bombarded with, levels of radiation, basically. So you want to drink the water to hydrate your body so that you can, stay mellow for sure. Any type of, vitamins that you do, get that in, get your nutrition in. And then sleep. Sleep is so important. Our bodies actually heal itself at night when we sleep. So if we're just running, and not getting enough sleep at night, that definitely makes those stress levels to shoot up. And I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes like I'm up at night, I'm replaying everything that I have to do the next day. I'm thinking about everything that happened today, and it may keep me up at night. But magnesium is fantastic for calming down the nervous system so that you can actually sleep and rest, and your body can actually start to repair itself. And magnesium itself actually naturally helps you fall asleep too. So getting adequate sleep is imperative when it comes to dealing with stress and bringing those stress levels down. So that is my take on what you can do to alleviate stress and make your body feel a whole lot better, so your body can work for you and help you do everything that you need to do in your day. All right, so that is it for this particular video. If you liked it, hit like. If it did provide value for you, let me know. Drop a comment. Until next time, thank you.